I'm sorry we weren't able to catch the lesson today. Here's the information on what we did. So one of the things I mentioned was that even though we had planned to go through PAT questions, that's kind of boring. And instead, what I'd like you to do is just go through the explanatory videos, right? So I'm going to videotape myself saying everything that I would have said in a regular lesson. But it's nice with the practice test for you to push pause and try doing it on your own. Okay. So like I said, instead of me going through them with you, if you could please go to PAT practice, explanatory video, answer keys. Okay. And that's where you'll find these. And my intention is to get these ones done as soon as possible. Okay. Then we switched over to lab safety, our chemistry unit. Okay. So this is a super important concept that gets taught all the time, every year. And so you for sure need to know it very well. And that doesn't mean wait for someone else to teach it to you in grade 10. Okay. But this video is quite good. It's created by a grade 10 teacher. Okay. It goes through the workplace hazardous materials information system, the different symbols. Okay. So he basically talks through his PowerPoint, which is very helpful. Okay. Then we started going through these, but you can just open them up and read them yourself. These are two other presentations that are interesting and videos that are fun to watch. Okay, and we watched this
thank you so much for watching.
Sync video, or what do they call it? Dua Lipa New Rules parody. Okay, and that's one of my favorites because it goes through some of the major lab safety rules very quickly, right? Reading out these written ones is obviously important too, okay, but it's nice to see them acted out. In our class, we have different specific safety items, which I will go over if we go back to class. Okay. Then we moved on to section 1, which is a review of, not that one, sorry. It was section 1, okay, about the particle model of matter. So I talked for quite a while about what the particle model of matter is. And we actually even jumped over to grade 7, because in your Unit C, heat and temperature, you actually spent quite a bit of time in topic 3, 4, and 5 talking about the different states of matter, taking up more volume, what happens when you heat them up. Okay, and we watched a little bit of this giant koosh ball experiment in liquid nitrogen, because I mean any liquid nitrogen experiment is usually pretty exciting. Okay, same with this one. Okay, we watched this video, so I'd recommend you going ahead and doing that as well. Very last two things we did was a Kahoot about the WHMIS symbols. Okay, so please make sure you know what all these symbols are very well. And also to do your quizzes. Okay, so you absolutely have to do everything at this point that starts with Unit C. Okay, Unit C Section 1 quiz, Unit C Section 2, Section 3 environmental chemistry test. And that one does have a password, and it's EnviroChem, E-N-V-I-R-O, capital C-H-E-M. So capital E, Enviro, capital C, Chem. And if you can't remember, that is right here. Okay? And that's on your main news feed. Thanks very much.